prophecy of the altar oxen. The dedication of the altar by the 12 princes of Israel is a prophetic foreshadow of the end times. 12 princes of Israel had 12 oxen that represented each of them, and they went forth before the temple to the altar. Numbers chapter 7, verse 1 through 3. And it came to pass on the day that Moses had fully set up the tabernacle, and had anointed it and sanctified it, and all the instruments thereof, both the altar and all the vessels thereof, and had anointed them and sanctified them, that the princes of Israel, heads of the house of their fathers, who were the princes of the tribes, and were over them that were numbered, offered. And they brought their offering before the Lord 6 covered wagons and 12 oxen, a wagon for 2 of the princes, and for each one an ox. And they brought them before the tabernacle. So we see here that the altar before the temple had 12 princes, which began to dedicate the altar with the sacrifices in their order day by day. Looking to the scripture, it says in Numbers chapter 7, verse 11, And the Lord said unto Moses, They shall offer their offering, each prince on his day, for the dedicating of the altar. So the first day of the dedication began with Judah, which Judah, on his division on the east, was in charge of ruling over the east division with 2 others, with Issachar and Zebulun. And Judah would rule and lead that company on the east. And then you would end up having on the south, you would have Reuben, and then on the west you would have Ephraim, and then on the north you would have Dan. So each in the order of their tribes, you would have them ordering their sacrifice, each sacrifice by the day with an ox. Numbers chapter 7, verse 12. And he that offered his offering the first day was Naasson, the son of Amminadab, of the tribe of Judah. So Judah offered his first one bullock, which is an ox. Numbers chapter 7, verse 15. 1 bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. So we see that they bring a bullock, an ox, first. So the second, for a peace offering, was offered 2 oxen. Numbers chapter 7, verse 17. And for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Naasson, the son of Amminadab. Each prince offered one in their order, 1 ox and then 2 ox. And the second day with Issachar offering the first ox, then the second ox for the peace offering. We see Numbers chapter 7, verse 18. On the second day, Nethaneel, the son of Zuar, prince of Issachar, did offer. Then the third day with Zebulun likewise offered 1 ox, and then offered 2 oxen in the peace offering. Numbers chapter 7, verse 24. And on the third day, Eliab, the son of Helon, prince of the children of Zebulun, did offer. So we see there's an order to the way this goes. Then the order of the rest follows on the 4th day. South was first Reuben. We see here in Numbers chapter 7, verse 30. On the 4th day, Eleazar, the son of Sheduar, prince of the children of Reuben, did offer. And then Simeon on the 5th day, we see Numbers chapter 7, verse 36. And on the 5th day, Shulameel, the son of Zurishaddai, prince of the children of Simeon, did offer. Then Gad on the 6th day, we see Numbers chapter 7, verse 42. On the 6th day, Elisaph, the son of Deuel, prince of the children of Gad, offered. And then Ephraim on the west on the 7th day offered. Numbers chapter 7, verse 48. On the 7th day, Elishama, the son of Ammihud, prince of the children of Ephraim, offered. And then Manasseh on the 8th day, Numbers chapter 7, verse 54. On the 8th day offered Gamaliel, the son of Pedazar, prince of the children of Manasseh. Then Benjamin on the 9th day, we see Numbers chapter 7, verse 60. On the 9th day, Abidan, the son of Gideoni, prince of the children of Benjamin, offered. Then Dan in the north on the 10th day, we see Numbers chapter 7, verse 66. On the 10th day, Elisar, the son of Ammishaddai, prince of the children of Dan, offered. Then Asher on the 11th day, we see Numbers chapter 7, verse 72. On the 11th day, Pagiel, the son of Ochran, prince of the children of Asher, offered. And then Naphtali on the 12th day, we see Numbers chapter 7, verse 78. On the 12th day, Ahira, the son of Enan, the prince of the children of Naphtali, offered. So we see each of the 12 princes offered first in their order according to a rotation around from the east, south, west, and north, in the directions of the compass round about the camp. It went through in that order. Numbers chapter 7 verse 84 says, "This was the dedication of the altar in the day when it was anointed by the princes of Israel, 12 chargers of silver, 12 silver bowls, 12 spoons of gold." So we see the order of the sacrifices on behalf of those 12 princes in that order of the sacrifice. And the order of these sacrifices for the thrones of the princes of Israel are in the following first 12 oxen on behalf of the 12 princes. So what I want to make note here is first the sacrifices for the princes themselves was made. There was 12 oxen offered as a sacrifice according to each day, according to their tribe and the elders. The elder prince brought forth the ox on behalf of each tribe in a rotation of those 12 days. And in that rotation, first, 1 oxen was offered. Then there was an offer of 2 oxen for a peace offering, for the kingdom of peace that was to come, which has 24 oxen for 24 elders, with a king over it, with the king of peace. Numbers chapter 7 verse 87 says, "All the oxen for the burnt offerings were 12 bullocks, the rams 12, the lambs of the first year 12, with their meat offering, and the kids of the goats for sin offering 12. Then we see afterwards the peace offering of the 24 oxen, which is Numbers chapter 7 verse 88. And all the oxen for the sacrifice of the peace offerings were 24 bullocks. So all the oxen for the sacrifice of the peace offerings were 24 bullocks. And rams 60, and he-goats 60, and the lambs of the first year 60. This was the dedication of the altar after that it was anointed. So we see here first the 12 princes, 12 sacrifice oxen for each of the princes, and then immediately after there would be 2 oxen per prince for peace offerings, thus equaling 24 oxen given. And this is given by the mouth of 2 witnesses, and this is confirmed according to the law by the mouth of 2 witnesses. Numbers chapter 7 verse 89 says, "And when Moses was gone into the tabernacle of the congregation to speak with him, and he heard the voice of one speaking unto him from of the mercy seat that was upon the ark of the testimony from between the 2 cherubs, and he spake unto him." So we see this is testified by Moses and Aaron, and it's confirmed. Deuteronomy chapter 19 verse 15. "One witness shall not rise up against a man for any iniquity, for any sin, in any sin that he sinneth. At the mouth of 2 witnesses, or at the mouth of 3 witnesses, shall the matter be established." In the dedication of the altar, the princes of Israel, the 12, offered up 12 for themselves in that rotation to the dedication of the altar. And then for the peace offering, offered up 24 for the prophetic foreshadow of what was to come with the kingdom to come. First, the kingdom of the Davidic kingdom, where there would be 12 princes, and then the Davidic kingdom of Christ's peaceful kingdom on earth, where there would be 24 princes, kings. Princes become kings. That's why Christ is called the King of Kings. He's the king over the kings. They all have crowns. And this is the 24 elders, which is prophetically foreshadowed in this story. And this is confirmed by 2 witnesses. Revelation chapter 11 verse 3 says, "And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days clothed in sackcloth." So first we see that there was 12 thrones with the Davidic kingdom on the earth under Solomon. And we know that that lineage continued on to when Christ came. And then Christ said that there would be 12 more thrones, where they'll be judging the tribes of Israel with the apostles. So, and this is going to be the kingdom of a peaceful kingdom for that reign for 1,000 years, which has 24 elders and 24 princes that are in heaven become kings. This is the Davidic kingdom for the end, the millennial kingdom, with 24 elders, which are 24 oxen that were offered on their behalf as the 24 elders. Matthew chapter 19, verse 28. And Jesus said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, you also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. So first we see 12 thrones, and then we see 24 elders during the time of peace in the kingdom of peace. And Christ is mentioned about that kingdom of peace in Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6 talks about Christ being the Prince of Peace. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder. And his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. So the Prince of Peace becomes the King of Peace. Once his kingdom is established on the earth with the 12 elders of Israel and the 12 apostles, which are the peace offering that was offered with the 24 oxen, representing the 24 elders. And we know this occurs in the book of Daniel and the prophecy of Daniel. Daniel prophesies of the 24 thrones being cast down to earth. And I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. And these are the 24 thrones that are cast down to earth. Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Jesus and for the word of God, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Christ 1,000 years. And this is the 24 elders during that time of peace, that those 24 oxen were offered on behalf of at the altar dedication for the peace offering for the time to come. Revelation chapter 4, verse 4. And round about the throne were 24 seats, and upon the seats I saw 24 elders sitting, clothed in white, and they had on their heads crowns of gold. And this is the 24 elders, which are prophetically the 24 oxen offered on behalf of the 24 princes. And if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, what is shared here is that those 12 princes, on behalf of the Davidic kingdom, offered up 12 oxen for themselves, representing themselves in their order during that time for the 12 tribes. And then we see that they offered up 24 oxen, which is for peace offering. And then we saw Christ come, the Prince of Peace, who anointed 12 to be elders of his kingdom to come. Therefore, we would have 24 elders for those 24 oxen of peace offering for the eternal kingdom that would last forever. Once he was no longer a Prince of Peace, he would become the King of Peace, and his kingdom of peace that has no end will have those 24 elders that was sacrificed on behalf of those 12 at that time of the altar dedication with the 24 oxen for the peace offering. And this dedication of the altar is a prophetic foreshadow of what was to come for the kingdom to come. And this is the altar oxen prophecy.